Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an exciting edition of Ringside Rants, where it's just all of us together on Thanksgiving Eve. Me, yours truly, just Mike. To the right of me tonight, it's kind of weird. The Smarker Strong Style Phil has introduced himself upstairs, and below us, as always, Satan himself, the Bad Karma, Josh. How the fuck are you guys doing tonight, man? Seriously.
Doing good, man.
Oh, doing all right.
What's going on in the wrestling world, especially the incident with Ricky Starks, man? What the
Did y'all watch the actual promo he did at GCW?
No, I did
I
not.
watched a little bit of it, and I'm just saying, I still think he's just basically turning down.
Well, do y'all want to watch it live tonight?
Yes.
Well, not live, but
Personally, I think what he said is complete bullshit. He's been giving. I heard he's been giving offers and turning them down, but that's what I heard.
That's not what I heard. I did hear some stuff. I did hear some stuff.
I know I did not hear or seen what he said. I did see the response from the GCW owner. So and the response from the GCW owner and Effie as well had the comments to say some stuff about it. But to me, sound like somebody's in trouble.
Ricky Starks basically, I think someone just shot themselves in the foot.
I don't know, man. I don't want to say yes, and I don't want to say no to that. I'm going to
bring up the promo.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it as we're speaking. I'm watching the thing as we're doing.
I'm just like, what the?
Because apparently
that's
he's
Josh Barnett.
Apparently he's under, from what I'm understanding, he's under contract exclusively with AEW, and I guess he didn't have permission to go to the show or something like that.
I don't know about all that,
which is kind of confusing because ain't like Danhausen. Danhausen is still technically with AEW, but he's doing a lot of independent dates.
Yeah, it's Danhausen now.
Well, they don't have nothing for Danhausen right now. Because I talked to him one time, and I was like, "Hey, when you gonna be back on television?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know. You tell me when they call me." I'm like, "Okay."
I'm trying to find it as we speak, and I don't know if it was at the end, the beginning, the what. I forgot where it was.
Yeah, from the statement I've seen from the GCW owner, I can't think of his name right now. Forgive me out for that.
Brett Lauderdale?
Yeah. He was stating that he treats every wrestler as independent contractors. He said there is no one exclusively signed to GCW. So everybody that works for him is an independent contractor. They could go and come as they please, from what I'm understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And he says he has no ties or no contact with Tony Khan, so it's not like they're on speaking terms, not on good, not on bad terms. I mean, but like, hey, buddy, how's this? That type of shit,
Yeah.
But so that's
I'm just trying to.
That's his official take on it. So I actually do want to know what he said. So
I know, so I'm trying to find it
because apparently GCW booked him for a bunch of dates.
Now you can't use him.
Then they pulled it.
Yeah. But there he is.
Huh?
All right, here we go. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let me make sure I can get it.
Personally, I thought so. I know, like after this, we'll talk about what's going on earlier. I don't want to jump the gun.
No time travel.
Yeah, here we go. Here we are, gentlemen. Gentlemen. What the hell? There it is. Y'all ready?
All right.
He's certainly approaching the ring right now, Veda.
So much of the revolution being televised.
I would imagine it's Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks
But the
is
people who
here
didn't-
at American Dream.
Here it is.
And he's even using his
AEW
Interrupting
entrance.
Broski Jimmy. Thank you, Ricky.
The GCW ring is looking a lot cleaner these days.
I know it's a new mat.
What the hell are you doing here? Shouldn't you be up the street at catering? If you know what's best for you, you get your ass out of here and go back to the Prudential Center.
So much for Broski Jimmy.
Yep, that happened.
I think I've seen this venue before.
It looks a lot like. Oh no, I'm not going to say.
The mall. That I know it kind of reminds you of that mall venue that WCW used back in the '90s. But there's another independent one that did the same thing, and that's where we saw Maki Ito tag team with Danhausen.
Yeah.
Very cute, very evil. Love Maki Ito or be a shithead. Oh wait, no swearing.
Yeah. Here we go.
No swearing.
I think everybody wants a statement from old Ricky Starks, huh?
It is the Mall of America.
Well, the statement is I'm standing right here in the middle of a GCW ring. And I got a lot of things that I want to get off of my chest. But I want to say first and most importantly, damn, it feels good to be right here back in New Jersey. There was a time when I beat a certain straight-edge superstar and I won the Owen Hart tournament, and I came out here and I talked to every single one of you. And before that, I sat in the back biting my nails because I didn't think that anybody would really accept absolute Ricky Starks. And man, did you prove me wrong. And you proved me wrong one more time when I came down the escalator. One thing about me, passion runs through my blood, and I will be damned if I sit at home and I get frozen out. I'll be damned if I sit at home and let my career dwindle. I am 34 years old. I'm healthy. I am goddamn good looking. And most importantly, I am a generational superstar.
All right. So y'all heard so far what he's saying, correct?
Yeah.
I won't be frozen out. I won't be sitting at home. I'm not going to do
He
that.
chose to sit home, for what I heard. But that's just for what I heard. It's like, according to some rumors, he chose to sit home because he didn't want to take TK's bookings.
I haven't heard that.
You'd be surprised.
That's what I've been hearing a lot. Is like all the ideas that he's been pitched to him, he's been turning down. So,
I thought that was Rusev.
It was Rusev turning down too.
yeah, Rusev's turned him down too. So
Or
if
just
he's
Miro, whatever his name is.
from well,
Danhausen has two, apparently, what I heard.
continue going, and I'll give you my opinions on afterwards.
All right.
Whatever.
I mean, I have to pause it. I have to pause it because,
Right.
copyright things.
Well, you know,
I am in control every step of the way. I do what I want. I say what I want. I
Yeah, so
dress
you got
how I
pulled.
want. And if you don't like that, you can kiss my black ass.
More like peanut butter.
One thing that is important about me, I'm going to come back to where I came from in the very beginning. And why not start in one of the hottest promotions right now, GCW. So, for everybody watching, for everybody here, 3 tiers up, 3 tiers down. Everybody has been 10 toes down for me, and I never forgot. Here's a gentle reminder, Jimmy. I am the man. I am always gonna be the man. And most importantly, I am absolute Ricky fucking Starks.
Ricky Starks here in Game Changer Wrestling.
Oh, stand up, Broski Jimmy!
Takes out Jimmy Lloyd twice.
Oh, you hear the stuff that that Matt Cardona's been posting on his Twitter about Ricky Starks when that news heard? It was funny.
Now, this is what I hear something else, and I want to throw this out to you too as well. I heard he got extended. They extended his contract. What if this is all a big ruse? What if this is all like a huge work, and we're all being played for idiots?
Possibly. I wouldn't be surprised if Tony Khan, working people out. Because, no one knows what the fuck's going on. That's why I'm not jumping into clues. I'm just saying, I just heard rumors, I just hear these rumors because that's the thing about the pro wrestling industry. You never know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Because most people say this shit, some people say that shit, some people say...
think, well, either he's doing this just to try to get fired, because it's like, obviously it's like the ideas that they're getting pitched to him either not that good or he just don't want to do them, because what I'm thinking is that he wants to get fired and go join his buddy over in WWE.
Both Punk and both he wants probably both Punk.
No, Cody.
And,
He's best friends with Cody.
Cody, yeah.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm gathering. Is like he just either one, he got fed up and he wants to do something, and he wants to wrestle, he wants to get booked, he wants to get paid, because he's just sitting on his ass, or he's not liking the direction that it's going with AEW, and he went and did something and it's not turning out good and just shot himself in the foot.
Did y'all see this? Damn it. Wrong thing. Continue talking.
Like I said, I'll see it when I believe it. I believe it when I see it, I meant. Oh, yeah, I watched a little bit of clips of that, too.
You watched a little bit of clips of this?
Yes.
Well, the thing is...
I don't think we could do the whole entire hour, but...
No. I'm not going to. I'm going to touch on the main parts because everybody's been touching on the other parts as well, on the main parts as well, about the Adam Copeland situation where him and Adam Copeland had a stare down on top of the ramp and was talking. And Ricky just chose to stay silent. And then Chris Van Vliet was saying, hey, so you went off script. Well, both of you went off script. He's like, how can we go off script when there was no script given to us to begin with?
It was improvised.
Yeah, we improvised whatever we were saying, and then people didn't like what we were saying, or people backstage didn't like what was being said. Then the whole thing was whenever he went to WrestleMania, it was frowned upon by Tony Khan. And then going over to WWE and spending time with Cody and cheering on Cody in certain areas like Royal Rumble and certain areas, frowned upon. Now, the thing I have to say about that is you're running a promotion, you're running a company, you're running a huge multi-million-dollar organization.
Was
That's
billion.
what AEW. Well, it ain't billions yet, but it's millions. It's multi-millions, hundreds of millions of dollars being ran. And I also want to talk about some other stuff about AEW and it's not good. But my thing is, if all that is playing into the particulars of the situation of extending his contract or not letting him leave because of certain things he's been saying or certain things he's been doing that you don't agree with, why not just free him like WWE did Mustafa Ali? Am I wrong or right?
They do the same thing with Ricochet.
Ricochet, they let leave, dude. They did not hold that man hostage. They were like, you know what? Go, peace, bye. Plus, his contract ran out.
Big mistake too.
He didn't really jump and go forward and go skyward. He went boom and then.
Well, that you got to understand that was McMahon's doing. McMahon kind of killed him.
McMahon buried him.
Yeah, he didn't let him be like he was in NXT.
Like it was in NXT, New Japan, Dragon Gate, all the great shit.
Lucha Underground,
and Ring of Honor. Oh yeah.
Well, the thing about Ricochet though is this, man, and I'm not taking nothing away from Ricochet. He didn't make a move and to better his position in AEW. Hell, he took the pin tonight against Shelton Benjamin. Wasn't it Shelton Benjamin? No, it wasn't Shelton Benjamin. Brody King. No, it wasn't Brody King. It was.
Damn, I just watched it too.
Claudia,
yeah.
He took the loss to Claudia. Again.
Well,
why?
this is a tournament. This is a
tournament.
So
It's
he can.
multiple points.
Okay. Again.
It's all part of the story. Like it's all part of the tournament. You know, it's like G1 Climax.
Or the best of the Super Juniors.
Yes, they even do these type of tournaments over in England, like it's like football style. Like if they win a match, if they win a game, you know, they get.
I know what you're saying. I got what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. But the thing about it is, if he's such a huge star and he's such a massive get for your company, what are you doing with him? Oh, you have him lose to Takeshita, which was a phenomenal match. I heard. I didn't watch Full Gear, by the way.
That was a great match. It was.
That was great. I mean, if anything, I'm sure. I'll tell you one thing. Ricochet did not look good. Takeshita looked good. They both look great.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was a great move for Ricochet to put over Takeshita. I mean, the guy's on fire. The guy's
Takeshita is on fire. Takeshita is on fire.
He's on a fucking Takeshi's on a fucking hot streak, and he's going against Shingo Takagi at Wrestle Dynasty on the January 5th.
Yeah.
He's defending his international championship, and Shingo's defending his never openweight championship. Winner takes all, both belts. Nice.
Yeah,
so now you can get 2 belts Takeshita.
Yeah. If you're talking, still with Ricochet. Now, if he was taking a loss to say like Max Caster, then I would have questioned some booking, you know. But Takeshita
or Claudio, you know,
Claudio is like, okay, I can understand him losing to them.
Because you know he's being kind of. Oh, and also he's facing Shota Umino on Wrestle Dynasty January 5th, the Tokyo Dome. That's going to be a good match.
So yeah, anyone else I could is like, I would have questioned. It was like,
okay, so backing off what I'm saying though is Ricochet moving upward or is he just stagnant?
He's good. He's in a good position where he's at right now.
Yeah, I agree with that. He's in a good position right now. He's doing. you got to understand. It's like sometimes.
I think he's just happy where he's at right now. You know, he may want to go further. Than, you know, he's content. He's happy. He's got a fresh start. So it's just his starting AEW is just beginning. You know.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if that was the case, then why don't they push Will Ospreay to the moon and give him 2 titles? Oh, I'm sorry, 1 title. They gave him a title. They gave him the international title right off the rip.
Because it's Will Ospreay, man.
It's Will fucking Ospreay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then. Okay.
I gotta agree with that one. It's like, why did they give him a title? Well, fucking Ospreay.
Okay. What about Okada? Okada, they pushed him, gave him a title right away too. So they're different than
fucking Okada, dude. That's why.
It's like what 5th match into AEW, they put a title on him or something like that. Now that I kind of questioned. I was like, okay.
You have to admit his promos are great though when he calls people bitch.
Yeah.
Well,
how many matches did Ospreay have before he won a title?
Maybe a handful.
Yeah. So.
Plus, I think Okada's taking it easy though. You know, I think he's enjoying his time in AEW.
Well, he hasn't done nothing. I mean, shit, he hasn't been on TV for like what, 2 weeks now?
2 months. 2 months.
We're going to see a little bit more of him with being in the Continental Classic, though.
Well, ever since the Young Bucks, since the Young Bucks are like said, "Fuck this place, we're gone. We're working from home."
And then they posted.
It's kind of a joke on what they said about them being a boss.
Anyway, I mean, we're jumping a little bit off subject, but all right, going back to what I'm saying though is about AEW, and I feel disconnected as a fan. The reason I didn't watch Full Gear, there was 2 reasons. One, it had nothing to do with money. I'm financially secure right now. It was all to do with this association. Like everything they're doing right now, I felt like I wasn't there. Like I didn't feel it as a whole. The company is doing great. The whole Death Riders storyline, what you're saying, like, dude, I don't understand.
I understand it to an extent, but I think it just left me with a cliffhanger. I still feel like we're being left with cliffhangers.
Look, the whole thing with the Death Riders is we don't know until we know.
We probably won't find out till like the end of the year or so.
Dude, he's been saying this for almost 3 months now. The same fucking 2 lines. You don't know, but you need it. Okay.
We'll probably find out at World's End.
I could care less now because I'm more invested into the Hurt Syndicate than I am in the Death Riders. Because you know why? The Hurt Syndicate come out there and they said it tonight. We're here to cause hurt, get championships, hold them hostage. They make more money and relinquish pain upon anyone that gets in our way.
Yes,
that was a good promo.
That was a damn good promo too. I was like,
what did you think about Bobby Lashley crushing Swerve though at Full Gear?
I didn't see it, but I did hear about it. And in the night,
it was good.
It was brutal, man.
It was Bobby brutal.
Lashley, I predicted that they were going to break up the Acclaimed.
Great, another tag team broken up.
Darn.
Shut up, Mike.
But the reason I say that is Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, they're both great singles wrestlers. At individual times, whenever the other one was injured, the other one held the Acclaimed monologue, the montage. They did that every step of the way until Max Caster recently in the last 6 months said, hey, I am tired of the WWE guys coming over here, jumping ahead of us, taking our spotlight, taking our fame, taking our time away from us from television.
He has a point.
And then everybody's like saying, oh, you know what? You're a douchebag and you're this and you're that. But is he telling the truth a little?
What, Max Caster?
Yeah, he's telling the truth a little.
He does have a point.
But he does got a business card from MVP. I'm like,
Now you're catching my point. The Hurt Syndicate is what the Death Rider should be. Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If the Hurt Syndicate, they gave out what, 6 cards? Swerve, Leo, Max Caster, Ricochet. Did I miss anybody?
Nope.
There's one. I think there's one more. I can't.
I know they gave one to Leo Rush, one to Max Caster.
You know what? I don't see Leo Rush doing it. I think the stigmata of Leo Rush would run around with Bobby Lashley again.
It reminded too much of his time in WWE.
That hurt his career.
I digress, brother. I digress. I'm gonna tell you why I digress on that. And this is me.
Mo digresses.
Yeah, this is me speaking from a fan. I have been a fan of Leo Rush even when he was in CZW as the junior weight, whatever it was, over in CZW. He held the title. Huh?
Junior heavyweight champion.
Yeah, he relinquished the title on a pay-per-view, laid it down, and said, I don't want this. And then he goes, I'm going to go somewhere bigger, better, where they're faster, stronger, and they have never seen anyone like me. And then 6 months later, he's doing music videos and doing all kinds of publicity for all his music accolades. 6 months later, he has a microphone in hand introducing Bobby Lashley as the hype man. And dude, I was like, it was on Monday Night Raw, and I will never forget. I was like, okay, this has potential. And Leo Rush running and dipping and dodging and being the chicken shit heel guy, running from all the opponents that is going to take on Bobby Lashley was fucking awesome. You know why? Because he's quick and he can outrun everybody in that damn ring.
Yeah, but at the same time, too,
It was a down. This is Vince McMahon. Vanilla midget.
That I heard that this resonates with me is just like Lashley. I'm like, are you kidding me?
It was supposed to be annoying. It was supposed to get on your nerves, and it worked.
But at the same time, I did not see. I don't think I seen him wrestle until he got to NXT when they bumped him down to NXT.
He wrestled 2 matches.
Yeah.
And he lost both of them.
Yeah. And it's like until he got bumped down to NXT, I was like, wait a minute, this guy can actually wrestle. Why wasn't he doing this the whole fucking time?
Because Vince McMahon.
Well, the vanilla midget thing, that's what Adam Copeland called Ricky Starks.
Oh.
Vanilla midget?
Vanilla midget ripoff of The Rock. Yeah.
What, he did that in the ring, ain't it?
Yeah. And Ricky didn't say a word. And then when he talked to Chris Van Vliet, see how we're jumping back right now because something that Phil said jarred my memory a little. So Ricky Stark said, I didn't say a word. He said, but the things I want to say is, 1, I'm not vanilla, I'm black. And being compared to The Rock, I mean, he is a multi-world heavyweight champion, and he's like one of the greatest movie actors of all time. So yeah, being compared to him is a diss. How?
Exactly.
It's valid points. And he said he chose to keep his mouth shut because anything he would have said at that time would have made it look really, really, really bad for AEW. And he chose not to do that. And I commend him for that.
I give him credit for that. Unlike Punk, he would do something stupid.
Punk has not really done anything dumb except for say that he wasted some matches with Darby Allin and wasted a match here with this person and that person.
Is he really burning his bridges?
I wouldn't say he wasted a match. I'm like, shit. He was knocking off the ring dust. I tell you that much. It wasn't his greatest match. Even he said, and I remember the media scrum that Darby carried his ass.
Mm-hmm. He did, and I will say this too on that same aspect. People might say, "Oh yeah, you know, he says he wasted those matches," but did he really waste a match in a company that he helped bring to a different height, and then all of a sudden basically sabotage the same company within a year?
He bit the hand that fed him.
It wasn't bitten the hand that fed him, man. It was the words I'm going to use is a lot worse. He took a golden chalice and pissed in it. And
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay. You have a point.
I wouldn't go that far, man. I mean,
dude,
honestly,
he was granted.
there was a lot of sabotage in it from the get-go. It's like you got to go back to the night he debuted. And if you go back and watch the Young Bucks being the Elite, the behind the scenes, it's video evidence right then and there of him making his entrance, and you see the video camera go on the Bucks and Kenny Omega, and all three of them just going just like that, like they didn't give a fucking care. And it started from the get-go when he got hired.
Well,
and then you go to the Hangman incident, him going off script.
The Heyman incident, I credit Punk for trying to
trying to not let the overblown, but whatever was up Hangman's ass that day, you know, that fucked it up right there. And
I think he was drunk, dude. And he had to be fucking drunk.
Yeah, like legit drunk, not like the being elite, you know, goofy drunk.
Hey, we have a problem with your voice.
Then you got the Inferno. Then you had what was it called?
I miss Sour Boy.
Where I think where fucking Punk shot himself in the foot when he did that media scrum where, you know, calling out the
title.
Yeah, that okay. I can see it, but I guess
he took a lot of shit before them that happened, dude. Like he even tried to explain that during that media scrum that he took a lot of shit. Like he's been bottling up shit every week, every day, every single day.
Yeah.
And it just got to a point where he was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I can understand it. Everybody has those bad days. I'm guilty. I've done it. You've done it. You've done it. Everybody's done it.
I have.
But the thing about that, after you do it, is how you come back after it. And it escalated from that to something way bigger than what it should have.
Then the fight with all of them and everything, and credit to Punk. And this is leading up to you going up to what's the other incident that happened? Jack Perry, when he was trying to work with Jack Perry and everything.
Real blast. Go Crimea River.
Yeah, but this is before, you know, that Sting was heading up. Then he was trying to work everything out with the Bucks and Kenny Omega and everything, and they up and cancel on him. That was leading up to was it All Out?
Yeah, but the thing about that was, even the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega said, let us have 6 months of no incidents. Let us have 6 months of no backlash from anybody whatsoever, and then let's sit down and talk about it. And that never happened because Punk wanted to hurry up, and then not even 2 weeks later, you had the incident at Wembley Stadium.
Well, but you got to look at the lead up to that, because, like I said, the build up of that was him trying to talk. They were trying to tell him to talk to Jack Perry. Don't do this, and everything. then you got him. He was supposed to have a meeting with the Bucks and Kenny Omega to hash everything out, to get everything done. They up and canceled on him. Well, he made plans for that. Then goes to England,
and nobody picks him up.
Nobody picks him up. Has the ride transit, which he said he didn't really mind, but still, if I was just took a flight all the way out there and nobody's there to pick me up, I would have been pissed. And I was like, I'm already frustrated going to this event. Then you got some knucklehead, Real Glass, Cry Me a River, dissing me right on the fucking pay-per-view.
Pre-show, by the way. Pre-show.
Right before my match, out there, then comes up to my face, and I seen it. He comes up to face, is like, basically
do something about it.
And he tried to jump, and Punk choked his ass out.
Punched him twice and choked him down.
Now, and my credit to him to do the pay, just to go out there to finish his match and go and leave.
Kudos.
Kudos to him for doing that. But at the same time, it's like, honestly, I'm gonna have to say with that whole situation, AEW shot themselves in the foot.
The whole AEW has consistently shot themselves in the foot after that too. Yeah. And let's talk about the Devil incident. The whole thing being Adam Cole.
He got injured. Unfortunately, he was injured, so it didn't work.
Okay. Look, if your heel persona is going after a face MJF, and then when MJF shows back up and kicks Cole in the ding ding, and then you come back as this big, good, uber good guy with a tattoo on your ankle that says "I'm all in," basically with AEW. Then, not even 3 weeks later, you come back and you're like, "I'm the biggest asshole you'll ever met again." And then here comes Adam Cole being cleared to wrestle again, and then it's like you have a face Cole with a heel faction. And then everybody else is now becoming face, and then you have the conglomeration with Kyle O'Reilly wanting to team up with. I mean, dude,
honestly,
it makes sense, man.
Yeah. That is the one thing that's driving me nuts. Is that storyline is like, what's going on?
It's like It's like, hey, can you put this square peg in this round hole? No, you cannot put a square peg in a round hole. No. You can shave the edges off and maybe make it fit, but it's still not going to fit 100% correctly. Am I wrong or am I right?
You're wrong.
Here we are with a fucking square peg and are going in a round hole. It's like, no, well, maybe. Damn it, it don't work.
Mm-hmm.
Make it work. Oh, wait, we can't. Why? Because we fucked up. Where do we fuck up? I don't know. Maybe whenever we decided to make this thing a really big clusterfuck for no reason and just drop the whole fucking thing all together and be like, hey, you know what? Let's try something else. Let's go back to the drawing board and hopefully something else will stick to the wall.
Well, but there are some good things that came out of Full Gear. Mina betrayed. We're getting the Mina versus
Mariah May. Yeah, okay.
It's a great storyline. It's a love-hate storyline.
Didn't we already see this?
Yeah, pretty. Yeah, I kind of saw it coming.
But didn't we already see this with Toni Storm too? Though this is what I'm saying. It make it make sense.
It does make sense. They have a lot of history together, and she's going a little crazy.
They talk about that history. But they haven't showed none of that history, though, Phil. They can talk about it all day long, but they got to show something.
They will. They'll show clips of them on. Well, they do have a good work with Stardom and everything.
But my thing is this: they talked about tonight. Whenever Ricochet showed up, Best of the Super Juniors won it in 21. It won it in 2014. To me, dude, that's 10 years ago, Phil.
You sound like a casual fan, though, when you talk like that.
Do I really?
Yes.
Not really, bro. That's 10 years ago. That's not even in your company. But oh yeah, they have. They didn't even show any clips of that. No. Did they show you anything about him being in the Super Juniors? No. They just talk about it.
They did talk about the good story.
They probably don't got the video rights to do it. So
that's what I'm saying. Then why even fucking mention it? Do you see what I'm saying? Make it make fucking sense. If you're not going to be able to show evidence of it being a legit thing besides YouTube, don't mention it. Show something or tell somebody one thing. Showing it is a different ordeal. Facts are facts, man. Why do you think WWE is doing so well? Because they have rights to video footage.
With TNA.
I don't know. Have they ever showed TNA stuff?
Yeah. NXT all the time. WWE all the time now. Because they joined forces. My thing is, if NJPW and AEW are on the same book, why can't you do both? They did before when they did the first Forbidden Door. Quote me if I'm wrong.
No.
All that shit leading up to the first Forbidden Door. They had video footage. They had all kinds of packaging going on. Now it's like, yeah, we can talk about it, but what can we do to show you? YouTube it. It's there.
Mm-hmm.
Or you just subscribe to New Japan and do it that way.
That's how I do it.
But you see my point, though. For the casual fan, they're not going to do that shit, Phil. So you're losing your audience members.
I'm probably going to get anybody.
I am being the devil's advocate here. I'm telling you the good and the bad, and I know it sucks, but at the same token, if you're going to talk about it, show it. TNA, whenever they did the very first World X Cup, they showed all kinds of video packaging from AAA.
They didn't even work on that, I admit.
And there's a lot of things in AEW that they're just dropping the ball on. And for example, Grand Slam, Australia. Ticket sales suck. Oh, we're just going to change venues. Oh, wait, the venue we want to use, Billie Eilish is using it the same fucking day. But what we're going to do is put it at a 5,000 seat arena 20 minutes away.
I was 10,000 something.
It seats 5,000. The one they want seated 12,700 and whatever. That was the Billie Eilish arena.
Oh, fuck.
But from what I was told, WWE, who was I talking to about
They're
this?
moving to smaller venues from what I heard.
WWE even had trouble selling tickets to the Australian one as well.
Well, yeah, but they moved from a huge arena or a huge stadium to an arena, which was they packed that arena the fuck out. It sold out. And it had over 13 or 14,000 people there.
It's not what I heard. What I saw.
Well, let's see here. I'm doing a Google search. Damn it.
Yeah, because WWE had to move their
they did move.
Because apparently not the whole you probably could fit the whole entire country into a stadium, you know.
That wasn't that Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
It was.
That was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
No. It was this year.
Yeah. It was last year, 2023.
2024, actually. It was this year.
No.
It was
this year was in Rogers Center, Toronto.
Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
I'm trying to look. Let's see what it wasn't actually. It was Elimination Chamber Perth was in Perth, Western Australia on February 24th, 2024.
Okay.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
There we go. Okay. The show sold 44,641 tickets. That's a lot more than 5,000 people. That's a hell of a lot more than 5,000 people.
Well, if I'm correct, AEW is planning to do smaller venues, which I think is a good idea.
But not when you're going to an international stadium. Look what they did whenever they were going over there to damn England. They sold the fucking Wembley Stadium out with over 80,000 people strong and backed it up the next year with over 50 grand.
Good point.
Well, then again, is like you're talking about
Billie Eilish, unfortunately.
Billie Eilish ain't Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift was over there.
Undertaker team right there.
Huh?
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this, like, fuck Taylor Swift.
But hey, she was at Wembley, and they went on after her, and they still sold over 50,000 tickets. Now, Billie Eilish, no offense to her, she is in nowhere in the same league as the Swifties.
Hey, those Swifties are weird, man.
Oh, I agree, brother. I totally agree with that statement. But what I'm saying, though, is however we're talking, they are not on the same level, bro, at all. Not even a little bit. But you're telling me a Billie Eilish stadium show is way more important than an AEW pay-per-view? Well, I'm not even a pay-per-view. It's an AEW televised show in Grand Slam.
Surprised how much of a cult following Billie Eilish has, man. I'm just saying.
But it ain't nowhere near Swifty. Nowhere near. Dude, that lady is leaked. Dude, she's Michael Jackson level, bro. Literally. Billie Eilish is sort of like R. Kelly level, babe. I mean, for real.
The views and opinions of Mike don't represent the views and opinions of Phil and Josh.
I wouldn't put it R. Kelly level. I would put it more. I don't see her pissing on people and fucking sleeping with underage boys, you know?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
R. Kelly, really, dude? At least you didn't say Diddy.
Oh, there ain't enough lotion or baby oil to go around for anybody.
Oh, God. I will
Just
never
saying.
look at baby lotion the same ever again after what I heard what Diddy did.
But anyways,
Go have a Diddy party. I have all the baby oil we need, man.
No!
but anyways, we're getting off topic. But yeah, well, we'll see how it does. Like I said, this is going to be it's not even a pay-per-view. It's a house show.
It's not even a house show. It's a televised event.
Televised event. So recorded for us. We'll probably so
I don't even care. I love Ango, man, and I watch his show every single day at work because I get that luxury and I love it. And Ango even said that he thinks they're going to cancel it altogether. In my personal opinion, I hope they do. Move it. If you want to keep it international,
reschedule it.
Put it in fucking Japan. I bet it would sell the fuck out.
They're already doing a show in Japan.
So, but is it a Grand Slam?
No, but it's a good crossover show. It's basically New Japan's version. It's New Japan's version of Forbidden Door.
They call it Grand Slam, but all it is a Dynamite show. It's a regular show.
That's what I'm saying.
With maybe somebody debuting or not, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, cool. Okay, we want to keep it international? Why not South America? Why not do it in freaking Brazil?
Does even South America? Are we? Oh, well, the thing, as I said, they put the ban on South America, but no, they open that up now. So.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Or even better yet, dude, I'm spitballing here. Why not Italy?
Should it even have a fan base out there?
Who cares? They don't have one in Australia. I mean, it fucking shows. I mean, no offense to the Australian wrestlers that work for AEW. Where are your fans that love you so much in Australia? Huh? Well, you're not working for WWE no more.
They're tribalists. What do you expect?
It ain't tribalism, man. It's make it make sense. That's where it's coming from, because I've talked to a lot of fans of pro wrestling, and every single one of them that are not friends of AEW right now have the same disconnect I do. And every single one of them are saying the same exact thing I'm saying. Make it make sense. If it doesn't make sense to me, then how are you going to make it make sense to a million other people? And if I've been following you since 2019, and I have been on your bandwagon, I have been toting the flag, I have been doing nothing but praising your company, and all of a sudden you're giving me the red rum? No, I don't think so. And I'm not trying to talk shit about AEW. I'm not. It's they don't make sense. If you want to be a great wrestling company, be a great wrestling company. If you just want to be only go have 5-star matches, go have 5-star matches. Don't talk about no storylines. TNA did that for a whole year. Actually, almost 2 years. But they had intricate storylines told throughout the thing because Vince Russo tried to be the biggest, best booker, and it didn't work very well. But he tried. I mean, he tried. If you want to consider that, the Triple X thing was like the best thing he ever did in TNA. Christopher Daniels, Elite Skipper, AJ Styles, Low Key.
The X Division thing?
The Triple X. No, the Triple X. Triple X was a faction. You had Elite Skipper, you had Christopher Daniels, you had AJ Styles, you had Low Key. And they had Freebird rules. You never knew who you were going to get a tag team. And then after Low Key dropped out of them, you still had you had Christopher Daniels, Elite Skipper, and AJ Styles. Hell, the very first 6 sides of steel match was between America's Most Wanted and then Elite Skipper and Christopher Daniels. Mm-hmm. And that was probably one of the best fucking matches in TNA's career, or TNA's highlights of the 6 sides of anything. And the first Lockdown pay-per-view with Dusty Rhodes coming up with hey, let's do a whole pay-per-view of nothing but cage matches. Everybody thought that was the dumbest thing ever. I, for one, thought that was fucking genius. Still genius. How you have a whole pay-per-view?
That was the American dream, baby.
Dude, I mean,
you just stand next to me and I just ooze excellence. And
you did, man. And people can say whatever they want, dude, but you know, Lethal Lockdown was basically War Games. I mean, it was fucking awesome. And Escape the Cage, the Ultimate X match, well, not Ultimate X, but the X Survival of the Cage, where you had to be the last one out of the first one out of the cage, basically. That was kind of badass, where you had 6 people going against one another in that whole cage. Fucking pimp. I mean, they did a lot of crazy cool shit, man. And then the Elevation X is probably one of the craziest, stupidest ideas I ever heard of in my life. I didn't like that at all. Ultimate X, the very first one was over a traditional 4-sided ring, and that was awesome. You had Frankie Kazarian, Michael Shane, I think Petey Williams, and Elite Skipper.
Speaking of which, I saw who I saw on an anime commercial for Viz Media. Peter Avalon.
Oh, dude, Pretty Peter?
Yeah, Pretty Peter Avalon. I was like, what is he doing on there? He was hilarious in that commercial.
I like Peter, but here we are talking about. Here we are talking.
He was a parody. I like when he had his long hair. He was kind of a parody of Rick Rude in a ways.
Yeah,
but he was. You have to admit, he was parodying Rick Rude.
He is not the most pretty. He is not the prettiest guy in the room.
Oh, no.
By far.
Funny, yes. Funniest guy in the room, yes, possibly.
Yes. But my whole thing is, here we are talking about other things off topic. But
Speaking of
back
which, if you want to get your quench thirst, try
Dubby.
Dubby.
There you
And
go,
no-
Josh.
No, it won't. Will not do what Mike says.
Go get your W energy drinks. Get your fuel
Go get
on.
your trunk though.
At w.gg. Use our promo code for 10% off. Ringside Rants, 10% off, all caps.
It'll make you want to break hearts just like Dalton Castle does.
It'll give you that energy rush, just like Leo Rush.
Okay, I can go with that.
I could go with that. Yes.
It'll also give you that sugar high,
Without the sugar.
like
No.
what's between your eyes. Come on, man, it was good. That's good.
That's
good.
Go get your W energy drinks, w.gg. Use our promo code. Get us paid.
I mean, come on. It's great, right? I mean,
No, you're an Oscar Mayer wiener.
I didn't say a thing. I'm just being Joel Gertner over here, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a little improvising.
You're not Joel Gertner.
All right, I'm better. Joel,
No, you're not.
mail me a check.
You're not
You
Joel
know.
Gertner. You never will be.
You're right.
Well.
You know, that man right there has made a lot of money using innuendos his whole career. And that is awesome. My hat's off to him.
He was a great manager for the Dudley Boys too. I just wish that. I just wish he'd get some mainstream work though. The thing is, no.
Dude,
Like
it's
when the
2020.
Dodgers got into the Hall of Fame, Gertner should have been there.
I agree, dude. You know who he should have inducted into the Hall of Fame? RVD.
You know what's crazy though? I watched a UWF match though, and Bill Alfonso was a referee.
Yeah,
I
Bill
never knew that.
Alfonso.
I just always thought he was an annoying manager. He was an annoying manager. I wanted to take his whistle and shove it up his ass.
Calls it down the middle, baby. Calls it down the middle.
When
Bill
Rob Van Dam got
Alfonso,
inducted, it was the pandemic, so I don't even think he got a proper introduction.
He really didn't, man. But I want to be honest, though. In my personal opinion, Joel Gertner should always be in the WWE Hall of Fame. He really should.
I agree.
Because, dude, his commentary and the shit he says.
They should have had him for that NXT show.
What to say, dude? Oh, I don't know. The things he could not have said on television.
I mean, they probably would have wrote him something like how far he could go and everything. But
Dude.
God dang, they should have had him.
Dude, he is the epitome of the 90s era of wrestling. And people want to quote and give credit to WWE with the Attitude Era. Dude, if ECW would have never came on the scene, we would have never seen that.
Oh, no. No.
Not even a little bit. ECW made WWE be better.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge fan of Gertner.
Dude, I used to I used to watch every ECW pay-per-view I could get my hands on.
Dude,
I got
All thanks to a little black box.
some old tapes. I got some old tapes, not a video of DVDs. I got tapes.
this
I had
man,
some-
Oh,
I had some-
and these were probably from 1997 too.
dude, I still have.
Because you have not bought a pay-per-view since 1997.
That's right. That's right.
So I have the very last pay-per-view of WCW on VHS.
Nice.
Shit, that was
2001.
Greed.
Sin, I think it was. I think it might have been Greed. I know it was Sin or Greed. I know it's one of them. I have them both.
They were trying to go for like the name of pay-per-views after the 7 Deadly Sins, from what I heard.
Yeah,
Right
they
before
didn't make it. They didn't make them. They didn't make it all 7. I can tell you that. They're gonna be 2.
Oh.
And the
know
cool.
I know that ECW outlasted WCW.
Yeah, by a couple months.
Oh, like more than that, at least a year. I think it was.
Nope.
No, that didn't happen because I remember in the summer, ECW also invaded WWE WWF
Next venue.
during that time when the invasion angle
Yep.
happened,
Where
and WCW
Shane-
ECW formed the alliance.
Shane McMahon and Paul Heyman formed an alliance.
And Stephanie, so
Yep.
not let the boobies hit the floor.
Yep.
No,
And Chris Jericho introduced her to the Planet of the Apes.
Hey, dude, all the low-hanging fruit was still coming around at that time. And Jericho's match tonight, dude, was fucking phenomenal.
oh heck yeah!
Against him and Tomohiro Ishii.
Yeah.
I think personally, I would have loved to see Tomohiro Ishii won that champion because he deserves a world title.
He does. He really, truly does. But I don't think the NJPW AEW partnership is as good as it once was. And the reason why I'm saying that is because of the fact that, number one, there is no video packaging no more. Number two, there is a lot of hang-ups when it comes to talent going from one company to the other. And speaking of hang-ups, we're talking about Ricky Starks earlier being pulled from all of GCW future endeavors. Matt Cardona saying he kicked him out of the GCW. I love that. I love Cardona never ever breaking character, dude. That's
I love
awesome.
Matt Cardona. He's awesome.
And I'm going to
Unless you
say
meet
this.
him. Unless you meet him,
Oh yeah, he's yeah.
he's a nice guy. He's a cool dude when you meet him.
You can't say that you can't say that. No, he's a terrible human. He's a terrible person. He is the
I
worst.
like his action figure. I like his action figure podcast.
Oh, him and Brian Myers, dude, they're hilarious together, dude.
Oh,
you know,
dude.
them and Mark Sterling, dude. And I really, really, really wish Mark Sterling would do a lot more than what he's doing in AEW.
Yeah, that I agree with that. Now, I was speaking of the Wrestling Figure podcast. I just listened to the one they dropped with John Moxley talking about. They interviewed John Moxley and they're talking about all of his action figures and what got him into wrestling and what figures did he have when he was a kid. He's like, even him is like, man, I don't play with toys, but then he's like, man, you taking me back with all this stuff now.
Yeah, I mean,
He said he had so many of his figures that he used to give them away, and then finally he threw like boxes away or something like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
And he said some of his figures are worth some money.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I even heard Maki Ito has their own bendy action figure, like those old WWF bendies. You know, I even heard that
Don't.
I even heard that even like did like you remember the Jacks, the ones that did the bone crunching action from the mid to late 90s. I used to have those. Well, still have some of them, but Matt Cardona even has got with a local toy company, and they actually make the bone crunchy actions like the WWE Jack action figures did.
Yeah, that's what Myers and Cardona are working on with another guy, I think.
They're doing the bone crunching action figures.
Yeah, they remake some of the LJNs that never got made, like the Sergeant Slaughter, which I wish I would have got.
Oh, apparently, Punk. Oh yeah, guess who also got an LJN? Speaking of which, Cody Rhodes and CM Punk did back when they were in AEW.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. Right when Cody left, they dropped the LJN. Because I remember seeing that as like the toy line is like Cody just left, and all of a sudden the next wave of toys is like, yeah, Cody got an LJN. I'm like, really?
I don't know, man. But I have some other news I want to talk about. WWE is no longer comping wrestlers freaking tickets. You got to pay for them now.
Like what? So they got to buy their family members tickets? Oh, okay.
It's kind of crazy, though, man.
Yeah, I'll admit that. I was like, really? My mom can't sit. Can't come to the. I gotta pay for my mom. And I'm like, shit.
The wife, the kids,
Wow.
everything.
Well, I guess. Well,
Even if they're in the backstage, dude, you got to pay for the ticket because they can't enter the arena without having a ticket.
well, I remember. Who was I talking? Who was talking about that? Will Ospreay for the London one.
Mhm.
That said he had to buy. He said he had so many people asking for tickets. He had to buy all his tickets.
Mhm.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is, but at the same token, you've been giving these wrestlers and these superstars a lot of leeway with ticket sales and stuff. Then all of a sudden, you're making them pay for it. It's kind of a
Kind of sucks you don't have those benefits anymore. In a ways, I can see why it sucks, but in ways, I can understand that. Like you work at the place, you expect to have those benefits, but you don't. It is what it is. I mean, it sucks, but yet, I can understand.
Or at least offer them at a discount. But
oh yeah, 100%.
Well, they'll probably get a discount, most likely.
We'll see, but
Why do you do that?
sorry, it's just a thing, bro. Now, the other thing I want to talk about, since we basically just rolled over that one, like it don't fucking matter. I mean, they should have to pay for it, which I agree with that statement. I think they should get a little bit of a cut, like a little bit of a discount, not full price.
I mean, I like the fact you get. I work at a job where you get discounts. Exactly. You should definitely get discounts.
But if they don't get a discount and they have to pay full price, that's kind of shitty.
It is,
or at
Because
least
you work for it.
at least get them seats for the event, and when their match comes up, hey, move them up to the front row, show them at the sit, then hey, guide them back to their other seats.
For those who don't know, I also got a nice haircut where I'm not straggly down here, and I think I look damn good.
Okay, Phil.
Yeah.
Self promote Phil Day.
Oh yeah,
You must have a great mental day today, Phil.
Is a hair by Perel
No, man.
Pantene.
No, dude.
well,
No, dude.
it's self care,
That's
man.
head and shoulders,
I gotta take care of
That's
myself.
head and
You gotta take care of
shoulders right
yourself.
there.
Self care. I mean, you have to I even got me a little buzz. See,
Yeah.
That-
The one thing I didn't get this turned up, but everything else I finally got rid of this damn werewolf that was growing on my face.
that shit grows, bro. My hair is just a little messed up, so I'm just wearing a hat. And for people that don't know, I don't like trucker hats. I like fitted hats. And
Thank
I've
you.
never worn this hat ever.
Mhm.
Ever. Never worn this hat ever until tonight.
Keep
I
on
like-
trucking.
I'm not a fit. I'm not a fit. I like the snapbacks, but this one's a trucker hat right here. So
I hate trucker hats. I hate
one
snap-
thing. Well, the
You
one
remember
thing
when the trucker
I
hat
like-
was
I like-
style, Mike? I found it annoying. It's like, why does everyone want to look like
Trucker hats remind me of racist communist. I know that's kind of an oxymoron thing, but yeah.
more like a race, more like racist, more like they kind of remind me of like a guy that would have a shotgun ready to blow your head off.
Yeah, it was
I
like
like-
beer caps all around the bill
But I like my
Beer
But you
caps
were
all
back
around the
in-
build.
and spitting in a damn Coke can like, hey, you want some dip?
Yeah,
And
but
they
I
probably,
like
and they
my
probably have a John Deere trucker hat too.
I don't
Hey.
do nothing right here. I got my Bucky. I do got a Bucky hat.
Hey, my other trucks are international though. I'm just letting you know
They
that.
think my tractor sick. They think my truck and tractor is sexy.
My truck sits on 44s and I can run through any mud hole known to mankind. If I can't, I got a winch.
Oh God! Now you remind me.
It
of the
made
guy.
me think of guys that would make cheesy pickup lines from Debbie Does Dallas.
Oh wow. Hey girl, come over here, let me spit on your thing and let it make wait.
It made me think of the cheesy.
Now you're talking about porn that's corn that's older than me. Shit.
Well, it reminds me of those cheesy corn movies from the 70s. Like when I see that. When I
What
see
do you
those
think?
trucker hats.
Hey Phil, what do you think about whenever someone does that to you? What do you think about that?
I don't know, but anyways, what else is
Moving
going
on.
Guns up.
Good night, everybody.
That's the show.
Good night, everybody.
Play us out, Phil. Play us out.
But anyways, what else
Cue
is
the Benny
going
Hill
on?
music.
What else is going on in the wrestling world this week?
Well, there is some funny stuff going on in wrestling today. Today marks the introduction of, not introduction, the week before, I think it's the week before, All In tickets go on sale for December 7th.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good show in Texas.
Road trip.
And I wouldn't be surprised if the Von Erich showed up too.
Ain't they still the triple tag team champion things over in Ring
Yeah,
of
with
Honor?
Dustin Rhodes. Yeah, they are. Ring of Honor, yeah. But also, I also found something interesting. Apparently, I found out about back in 82 or 83, I think Dustin Rhodes. Oh, it's 84. Dusty Rhodes came out with Prince's Purple Rain.
Yep. Also, speaking of which,
Turkey.
now I'm coming back to today's time. Bianca Belair is seriously injured following her accident being hit by a car by an unknown assailant. Be out for several months.
Who could it be?
There have been two people speculationed. I think Phil knows one of them.
Becky Lynch?
Nope. Not even in the cards.
Huh?
Yep, that's one.
Charlotte Flair?
Yep, that's one.
Possibly Asuka.
I haven't heard that one, but I did hear Bianca.
I'm not surprised she would be that bitch.
Wow.
Well, she says it.
No. That's Jade's shit. Jade calls herself that bitch, and she is that.
Jade calls herself that bitch.
Well,
So Bianca, you think would be
not
that
originally.
bitch?
No, Bianca's always been so happy-go-lucky, so whip her hair back and forth, whip her hair back and forth.
Dude, I would hate to get hit with that fucking thing, dude. That hair like it would well.
Yeah, she hasn't done it in a while, but when she's a heel, man, she cracks that thing.
She cracks that whip.
I'm like, oh,
Dude, it reminds me of that video of Devo. Whip it good. And I did not mean it to be like that. Sorry.
but
Yeah.
what else?
Anyway. So, what about the New Day supposedly breaking up?
About time.
Yeah, no. What if I'm gonna throw? What if the devil's advocate here? What if they all turn heel? Big E comes back, cleared to wrestle. They all three turn heel. How would y'all feel about that?
I actually wouldn't mind
I
that.
don't think Big E's coming back, man.
Well, he's gonna be there December 2nd for the New Day. Whatever it's called, the New Day special, whatever for Raw.
Well, we'll see. I mean, honestly, it's like he took a.
I know.
He took a bad hit, man, or a
I
bad fall, and
Yeah. But I mean,
but
that's that.
But I honestly, it's a storyline that's been a long time coming. I mean, they've been trying to do it, but let's see, Big E getting injured. Then one storyline's about to pop up, a guy gets fired. One other guy gets up.
Tyson Jones.
Then another, I think something else happened. Where there
Yeah,
was,
Karrion Kross sucks as a person. But his social media is good, but him on television does not sit well with people.
Karrion Kross. Honestly,
Vince McMahon killed him, dude.
Vince killed him. Honestly, that's the thing for me. I was a huge NXT Karrion Kross fan. I was like,
I was
like a
too.
big old
Buried
man.
him.
I mean, go go look at some of this entrance they have for him. I mean, he came out like a fucking tyrant and everything, and then
it came out like a fucking gimp.
and it's like I was like, wow, and just that moment right there killed him. It killed him.
Then you had him lose. Jeff Hardy had like 90 seconds.
Oh yeah, Biba Van I heard finally signed with AEW,
which is good.
She'd be a great asset for the company. I heard Megan Bain re-signed too.
What about Brooke Havoc?
Ooh, I heard she's going to NXT.
I heard the same thing, but she hasn't debuted on, or not debuted. Let me phrase that. She has. I heard she signed an ID deal.
Same with Kylie Ray as well.
We all know how that's going to turn out.
Wow, you have no you have no poker face on that one, Josh.
Nope. No, I'm sorry. She went from
she's been there once before. She was in WWE once before, dude.
Yeah, for the she was there for the Mae Young Classic.
Yep.
She was there for the Mae Young Classic.
And then poof, be gone.
Then she went to AEW.
It poof, be gone.
Flipped the fuck out.
And then poof, be gone.
TNA went to Impact and flipped the fuck out.
And poof, be gone.
CW.
She went to NWA too, dude. Don't forget about that. She went to NWA.
NWA, and she flipped the fuck out.
And poof, be gone.
You know, I'm sorry, but she is as talented as she is just too. She's not reliable.
She's mentally unstable.
Yes,
unfortunately, she is.
Don't get me wrong. It's like.
Talented girl, just mentally
she a great wrestler. I ain't got to take that away from her. She's a great wrestler, but she has problems. Like when I went to go to last,
a lot of personal demons.
When I went to go see GCW last time, everybody at the end, she had a table set up, sell merch and everything. When I went there, I was like, "Oh, cool!" She got to do a little meet and greet after the show. After the show was over, she had everything packed up and about ready to go. I'm like, you don't want to make money?
It ain't about that. She don't like crowds, bro. She doesn't do crowds. Whenever she was doing the thing before WrestleMania in New Orleans, she did the same thing. Like she packed up all her shit before like 3 matches before the end of the show, and she was already packing her shit up.
Yeah.
And one of the guys asked like, "Hey, why are you leaving?" She goes, "I don't want to be bombarded with questions." And then she just continued packing up her shit, and the dude was like, "That's fucking rude." But in her defense, I mean, there are a lot of people that don't like crowds, man. There's a lot.
I don't
of
like crowds either. Like you know. Like when I'm doing my job, there's like too many people, just too much all that negative energy, man. I feel things, you know, like I
get that at the same, but
that's your job, though. I mean, you're there to entertain people, but not you, Phil. But I'm just saying, if you're there to wrestle and entertain people, you should be there to entertain people. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and it's like if you can't handle like me, all I want to do. Lucky enough is like I caught her right before I left. It was like, hey, can I get? Can you sign this? Can I get a picture? She's like, sure, no problem. And she's like trying to run out of there. And like, lucky enough, I caught her, and she did it. And, you know, and it's like, but at the same time,
she probably went out there and like had a panic attack.
Yeah,
I mean, it happens, man. Like. I've actually hung out with a couple of musicians that get on stage, and on stage they're like, you know, like they're entertaining and nothing's bothering them. And you meet them backstage, they're a whole different person, whole different animal. It's like They go from being that flashy, all up in your face and bigger than life person, and all of a sudden backstage they're like just like we are, but a
Mhm.
little bit more crazier. And
Like
that's what most,
Ozzy's one of them. Ozzy
and that's
says,
why
yeah, Ozzy says he gets stage fright right before every show. Before
Yeah.
every show, he's always asking, is like, did anyone show up? Like, it's Ozzy fucking Osbourne. Yeah, some people showed up.
yeah, I mean, but the thing is, though, I mean, I get it. I've seen it. I get it. But there's also other sides of that people that are just that they love it so much they continue to do it after the lights go out, all the cameras are turned off.
Mm-hmm.
Those people are what makes wrestling great. MJF, Cody Rhodes, Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley, Adam Copeland, Christian Cage, CM Punk. A lot of them guys, they when the cameras are off and everything's done, they still out there entertaining. And my hat's off to them every single day of the week. The other people that have mental issues and things of that nature, my hat's off to you, but just try a little harder. Kylie Ray should just try a little bit harder. And that's not knocking her. I promise you I'm not knocking her. I think she should just try a little bit harder.
It's like I said, I won't knock her work. She's a great. She's
I have done nothing. I have nothing, but I can't say a bad thing about Kylie Ray at all.
The only thing I can say bad about her is that
other than her mental issues, I have nothing. I hope
it ain't bad. It ain't
her mental
negative.
issues, I hope she overcomes them.
Mhm.
I wish nothing but the best for her. She's a great wrestler. That's all I'm gonna say.
And she's actually great to watch. I mean, she's really great to watch. She's fun to watch.
She's entertaining. She's very when she's up there, she's all bubbly, but when she's behind the curtain, she's not.
Yeah, she's not a social butterfly. I tell you who else isn't a social butterfly.
She's about to get her ass handed to her by Mance Warner this Sunday.
Who?
Kylie Ray?
Yeah, she's taking on Mance. Old Mance.
Oh fuck, dude! I felt the same way when I watched Maki Ito wrestle Minoru Suzuki. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, like why are we watching this train wreck? And where can I get a ticket?
It was actually funny though. It was actually quite entertaining seeing Minoru Suzuki grab Maki Ito by the ear for flipping her off. Grabbed her by the middle finger for flipping her off. And it was funny, man. It was
the thing that
it was quite entertaining. It just shows that Murder Grandpa was trying to teach her some lessons. Like be more humble.
Yeah,
and I think Mance Warner is going to teach Kylie Ray a lesson in how to bleed properly.
But at the same time, it's like I still don't want to go to the show.
What?
Honestly, they have not updated the show. I'm looking at the next 3 shows. I mean, they're having 3. They're having at least 2 more shows before the Chicago one on Sunday.
Well, Ricky Starks was supposed to be there.
Well, they need to find somebody because the show is shit. I'm telling you right now, go up there. They have not updated nothing. There's nothing making me want to go to the Chicago GCW show.
Why don't you go to the AEW show tonight in Chicago?
Because I had the opportunity to go. Actually, just before I coming on here, I'm going to Texas next weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend because of my niece's wedding.
Oh,
so I couldn't afford to buy a ticket, buy a plane ticket, and go to AEW. So otherwise, I would have gone tonight. I would have gone tonight.
It wasn't a bad show, man. It wasn't a bad show. Last week's show, the go home show, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, man, it's a great go home show." disconnected. That's why I did not order Full Gear. I was so disconnected, dude.
I could have gave you a website that I could have watched.
Oh, dude, but here's the other thing though. AJ the Boom. AJ did it really good.
Oh, I am not. I'm lucky I didn't watch that match. I have no investment in that, so it's like
I can
everybody's
understand why they did it because
like,
when
okay,
you
a guy
start the
that
casual
gave up on
publicity-
wrestling 20 years ago is in the ring with his kids. He's a social media guy.
So was Logan Paul.
So is Jake Paul.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand why AEW did, why Tony Khan did it. But I also like this. I actually watch their YouTube channel. They're actually quite entertaining.
So I have a question for you then. How do you feel about Tommy Fury being in the WWE?
Tommy Fury of CZW.
The boxing guy that's kin to Tyson Fury.
Okay. That'll be
Tommy
interesting.
Fury, I have no. I know who.
Everybody
I know
knows who the
Tyson
Gypsy King is.
I don't know who Tommy is.
And I think he's like his brother-in-law, step cousin, something.
Well, they can't really be related to him. We're just taking his name just for the hell of it.
No, they're related. They're somehow related. I don't know how.
Tommy Fury. So they're
Yeah.
probably like cousins or siblings, most likely.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, it's like it can't be a brother-in-law because that's some Aunt Mama and Uncle Dad type of shit right there, man.
Yeah, what you
That's
said.
Well, then
I'm
again,
from Mississippi, and I do not approve of that. I don't even incest. I am totally against.
yeah, yeah, I agree.
Oh, it's his younger brother.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, they have the same father and different mothers.
Brother from another mother.
I've heard that
Here's
story
a picture
before.
of Kevin Nash as Super Shredder.
Nice.
John is of Irish traveler descent, while Tyson's mother, Amber, is also of Irish traveler descent, and Tommy's mother, Chantel, is of Mauritian descent. The Fury family is based in Manchester.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, here's another.
I mean,
So they're half brothers.
okay. Has he worked wrestling before, or is he going to go through developmental, or is he just going to
I
dive?
have no clue.
It'd be like good as just throw his hat in the ring.
Well, I got some breaking news.
I have no idea.
Apparently, what was it? TJPW International Princess champion Yuki Arai announced last night that she, after more than 10 years, has decided to leave her idol group, SKE48, to focus on other endeavors. Her last performance will be on March 31st. So, yeah, she's also a pop star, too.
So she's quitting her pop star stuff.
Yeah, if you look at a lot of Joshis and a lot of Joshi wrestlers in both Stardom and Sendai Girls or Marigold started out as singers, before they became wrestlers. Same with, and look at Mina. She started out as a model before she got into wrestling, and she saw that match she was watching a match between Tanahashi and Suzuki at Wrestle. I think it was like one of the early Wrestle Kingdoms from the 2010s, and she was like 26, and that's how she got into the game.
Like, for example, Maki Ito looks like she should belong in that band Baby Metal.
She does. I actually like Baby Metal. They're actually pretty talented. The only thing is, like, she's a
They're
little
in
too
their 30s
hard. No, actually, Baby Metal are in their 20s still. They're still in their 20s. The oldest one was born in 97. Was born in 99, I think. Oh wait, 97. The oldest one was born in 97. The other one was born in 99. The other was born in one of them left, and they got a new person that was born like in 2001 or 2002.
Yeah, but they all look like teenagers, man. So it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it is very
And
creepy.
that's the only thing I with
Japanese women, you don't like them to look like teenagers.
Yeah, it's like that's the creepy part about Japan is like some of these girls are like underage and performing. You got like these guys in their 50s and 60s, like idolizing them, and it's like,
Yeah, I'm kind of glad they stopped doing that. I'm kind of glad they stopped doing that
Yeah.
in Stardom.
Yeah, she was born in 97. She was born in 99.
so they're relatively young 20s.
2003. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she was the one to replace one of the other members, and the oldest one, she's 27.
Because usually with pop stars like that or groups, they rotate the members. But since they become international popular,
They try to stay together because how popular they are. That's why.
yeah.
Yeah. The
Because
original
they gained
band.
international fame, and they're famous over here in the United States as well, and in other parts of the world, like Europe.
Yeah, the 2003 chick, she just turned the legal American drinking age. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah. The one that played, it was either Mo Metal or Sue Metal.
Yeah. Momo Metal.
Yeah, Mo Metal just turned 21.
Yeah, well, this year she turned 21. That's
Yeah,
creepy.
she's actually quite taller than most of the other members.
Oh, that's
Sue Metal is born in 97, so she's the oldest.
And Mo Metal.
We're all huge in Japan, man.
Wow. All right there.
The views
Hey. No. Stop me when I lie.
The views
Oh, gosh.
and opinions do not reflect the views and opinions of Phil and Mike.
No. I agree with Josh because Joey Ryan said the same thing. And Joey Ryan has a comic book that says I'm huge in Japan.
But then again, I'm not even going to say it.
Oh, that reminds me. I got something for you guys.
Godzilla's huge in Japan as well.
Yeah.
I got something for you guys.
His tail is huge.
Really?
He's a lizard, man. He's a lizard.
So,
Yeah, but you make it sound dirty, though.
Of course I did. I wouldn't be me if I didn't.
So, a couple months, I'll say about a month back, it's about October, actually, ran into a buddy of mine, did a cover for a comic book. So, and this cover for a comic book is done by Mass Republic Comics, and is called Rockabilly Vampiro Apocalypse.
I think I've heard of that comic.
Now, this is actually Vampiro approves of this, the wrestler, because it's based on him. So my buddy Julio Guerrera, who owns a publishing company, Guerrilla Comics, as well, and also he designed a lot of T-shirts for a lot of pro wrestlers as well. So he did the cover to this comic, got it signed by him, by the artist, and I have 2 additional copies, one for Mike and one for Phil.
Hell yeah, they are both autographed too?
Yep.
Oh, dude, tell your buddy thank you so much.
Comic books and pro wrestling, Josh.
Yes, comic books and pro wrestling. You gotta love it, man. So,
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Phil, did you hear what he said? Say it again, Josh. Say it again.
I got my buddy Julio Guerrera. He did the cover to this, one of the 5 variants, and also I got one copy for each of you and Mike.
Oh my God! Thank you, Josh.
So
See?
both of them signed.
Thank you.
I appreciate them. I'll give
So
you my.
no,
I'll send you my address later after. Unlike Mike, who fucking doxed himself.
I don't care, dude. You know what?
himself.
I do have to tell y'all this. I did receive a package in the mail that was addressed to me.
Because of that,
No, I'm just messing with y'all. Man, ain't nobody gonna send me shit.
look what I found.
Will Ospreay, number 1.
It was on. It came in Batman and Robin Year 1 issue number 1, and I like the fact they brought back the original DC Comics logo,
Yes.
So,
Well,
and it shows
Yeah,
him as a kid going through the streets and everything. And whoever did check it out, even has like a lot of the AEW characters in DC Comics, like the Swerve.
AEW, DC, and DC were partnered up for what, about a month.
Yeah, San Diego Comic Con. It was during the All In. It was during the All In storyline that DC is doing. They even borrowed the All In from Tony Khan.
Yeah, so
that's awesome.
so just want to give out huge shout out to my buddy Julio Guerrero for
That is awesome.
awesome dude. Like I said, he done a lot. He done a lot of t-shirts for a lot of wrestlers so far. Like one of them, he he did the Acclaimed's first t-shirt, the Sesame. That was him. When Matt Cardona made his debut, that shirt that he was wearing, he designed it. He did for some other wrestlers. He did shit. I'm trying to think right now. Crazy Steve. He was a big I guess Crazy Steve's a big fan of Daredevil. So he got he made him a Daredevil style t-shirt.
Well, you do know Crazy Steve is almost blind, right?
Yeah. But the other t-shirt that he designed for Crazy Steve, he made it into a print, and it was a cool one too. It was like a Joker inspired.
Is that the one like melting?
Huh?
Is that the one that like it was melting?
No, it was like oh god, I would have to look it up too. It's like one of the New 52 Batman with the storyline with the Joker, like sitting on a pile of skulls, and he's like this and everything, and it's like, but he made it like look like Crazy Steve though, but it looked really cool.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was during the death of the family.
Yeah, and he did
storyline.
I got a couple of others of his piece artwork around here too. Let me see.
Yeah, that was around the time. And after that storyline, apparently Talia al Ghul had Damien killed. That really pissed me off.
Didn't she resurrect him though in the Lazarus pit?
It was Batman that did resurrected him and everything in the Lazarus pit. Yeah.
See, I remember some things.
Oh yeah, I was pissed. It was Grant Morrison. Why did you do it, you bastards? And he had Batman went through hell to get Damien resurrected and everything. Then after that, he supposedly died and went transferred back to and Jim Gordon became Batman and he got amnesia and after that Rebirth came along.
Yeah, my buddy, he did this one.
Eddie Guerrero.
That is so cool.
And I got this one's hanging behind my bar. And this one I'm actually proud of right here. I love this one.
Oh no, that is badass.
And I got it.
Autograph.
I got it. Yeah, that, and then there's the proof of it.
That is so awesome.
And even better, I bought 2 of these, and he only had my buddy. He only had a limited number of these. It was at like a little Comic-Con show that he had it. I bought 2 of them, and that day I went to Warrior Wrestling where Thunder Rosa was wrestling, and I gave her one, and it's now sitting in her office where she does live stuff, and you can see it in the background.
That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. That is pimp.
Yeah, but he did. I got another piece here too, but I don't feel like pulling it off the bar. It's Lucha Brothers. It's got Rey Fenix and Penta, and it's like got their mask, and it's like a skull.
Oh, dude, that's so sick.
I sent you a text. I sent you my address, Josh.
That's
All right.
awesome.
All
That
right.
is so cool. That is awesome. So,
I'm gonna
gentlemen,
say-
we are under a minute away. Actually, happy Thanksgiving, gentlemen.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Good weather.
Yeah, everyone out there, happy Thanksgiving. From
Or
us
happy
to you,
Friendsgiving to some who don't celebrate it. Celebrate Friendsgiving as well.
or whatever giving you want to do. Blowjob giving, whatever.
No, Mike, stop, dude.
Sorry.
like, I like the stuffing.
See, get on the hill, man.
Yeah, but
that's on the north side of Chicago.
Oh,
That's in Wrigleyville. That's what we call Wrigleyville, man. That's
that's that weird,
that's
stuff.
that's that part of town where
we don't talk about.
yeah.
We don't talk about them peoples over there. But I do have one question for you, gentlemen.
Oh yeah, by the way,
end of the year coming up, and we have not done a top 10 this year.
I've been thinking about doing that for a while. You know, I'm doing a top 10. We should do one next week.
I think we should do a top 10 at the end of the year.
Yeah, give me some time to research, man. Like,
Oh yeah, by the way, I also wanted to say
Top 10, three topics. This is what I want to do. Top 10 wrestlers of the year,
okay.
top 10 feuds of the year, and top 10 tag team of the year.
Okay.
All right.
From all the promotions you've seen, from everything you've watched, from everything you've researched, we already know Phil's going to have 99.9% Japanese wrestlers.
It's gonna be like half AEW and half New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm just messing with you, bro. I know.
I also want to say the artist that did that Will Ospreay was I think it was named Leonardo Rodriguez.
Cool.
You ever heard of him, Josh?
You know what? I am actually out of touch with comics right now of artists because it's like I haven't collected this whole entire year. I haven't collected anything.
I actually got the Absolute Batman.
I've been broke.
I actually got Absolute Batman #1.
I did show Josh. What was it, last week? I think it was, or a week before. I think it was last week. I showed you my newest baby that came in, didn't I?
Oh, the board game
With the signatures.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be your little. I thought it was gonna be something perverted you were gonna show, Mike.
No, it's some D&D stuff, you know.
Oh, nothing wrong with that. I like you some D&D.
But it ain't really. I mean, it's kind of D&D, kind of Warhammer. I don't know. I haven't played it yet. But guess who made the game, Phil?
I like Warhammer.
Everybody does. But guess who made the game, Phil? No guesses? Did Phil mute himself?
No, he's in a time loop.
He is
Probably someone awesome.
It is awesome. It's Matthew.
Who is it?
Matthew Lillard. And the voice of Shaggy, he also played Shaggy in the live action movies from Scooby-Doo.
Scream.
Matthew
fucking Lillard.
Lillard.
Yes. From SLC Punk.
Love that guy.
Yeah, so do I. He's amazing. He's an amazing actor. So yeah, he made a game called Ring of Chaos. I owns it. I even have the unsigned version too. It's sitting right here. The signed version is in another location right now. That's the original. That's just the regular cover. And Phil died.
Oh, we lost Phil.
I see you over there hacking away like clickety.
I guess the pig ran away with the tinfoil again.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, he'll be back eventually, hopefully. But no, man. But yeah, that's that. I know it's not wrestling related, but he is kind of wrestling related because he is good friends with Freddie Prinze Jr. I know that's a thing.
But yeah, man, like I said, I was like, I actually been holding on to these for about a month now. I put it to the side. I was like, oh, I gotta show these guys on the show, and it's like once you said something, I was like, oh. But yeah, this is the cover he did. I know there's like about 5 different covers. This is one of them.
That is awesome. You know who would love to get to autograph those?
Vampiro?
Fucking right, dude.
Yeah. Well, if he ever comes to Chicago.
Well, hold on to him. Hold on to mine. Hold on to mine until you see Vampiro.
Shit,
You know who else? You know who else would be a great person to sign those to? And I know this sounds stupid of me to say this. ICP.
Oh, ICP from Misfits. Well,
yeah.
To the Misfits right now.
Yeah.
And films broadcasted from the closet. Oh, there we go. There he goes.
Hey, welcome.
Sorry about that, guys.
Back. Oh, you're good. You're good. It's just Thanksgiving jitters, you know.
Matthew Lillard did that.
Yeah. This right here is just the regular version.
About that.
The other version is actually autographed, and you're lagging like shh.
You know what? Let me look up Squared Circle Expo. That's in Indianapolis.
Hey.
Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties as usual.
Here,
I noticed that it's a logo for StreamYard's not there anymore.
There's a WrestleCon in Las Vegas next year if y'all want to go to that.
There's one in Indianapolis.
Yeah, that's a Squared Circle Expo. And that's going to be April 25th and 26th. And then you got the River City Wrestling Con, which is in Northeast Florida. WrestleCon 2025 venue is going to be Las Vegas. Oh, dude, we should go to that.
Damn, Gerald Briscoe's still alive?
Yeah. And Jack. I think Jack Briscoe's still alive, too.
No, Jack Briscoe's dead.
Oh, Jack's dead?
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, Las Vegas WrestleCon, dude. We should go to that. That's the big one. April 18th through the 20th, 2025. They're going to have GCW there.
Enzo's going to be there. Okay. Ooh, Tito Santana.
Luger.
Victoria.
Arn Anderson. Brock Anderson. Honky Tonk Man. It's the Honky Tonk Man.
Well, the Squared Circle Expo doesn't happen until November, so it's got some time to get signs of people.
Well, you do know there is WrestleCon in Indianapolis, right? Which is in January 31st to February 1st at the Indianapolis Marriott downtown. And the featured guests are, oh my God, Sting, Arn Anderson, Brock Anderson, Kurt Angle, both Hardys, Honky Tonk Man, Jerry the King Lawler, ODB, and Lex Luger.
Oh, shit.
Honky Tonk Man.
Dude. That's an awesome lineup right there.
Man, it's.
I'm still laughing at the Royal Rumble incident where Honky Tonk Man got hit in the head with his own guitar by Kane at Royal Rumble 2000.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. As great as it sounds expensive. Do you know how much it probably is to meet Sting?
$80 to $150.
Woo.
But Arn Anderson is 60 to 80, and so is his son. The Hardys are 60 to 80. Kurt Angle is 60 to 80, but he's only going to be there Saturday only. Lawler is 60 and 80. The Hardys together is 120 to 160. Luger is 60 and 80, and ODB and Honky Tonk Man and have no pricing available.
Luger would probably be a good one to get.
Luger, ODB,
Oh, Dirty.
yeah. Lawler would be a good one because Lawler does he does comic book covers too.
I do got a Lawler autograph. My mom met him when he was wrestling somewhere down in Arkansas, and she got an autograph for me from Jerry Lawler.
Oh yeah, guys! I tell you, speaking of comic books, I actually found my my reprint of Amazing Fantasy 15 autographed by Stan Lee.
Nice.
I thought it was lost forever when I
Where
moved
is it?
when I moved out of my old house 4 years ago.
Where is East Rutherford? Is that in New Jersey?
Google.
I think it is. It says, yeah, it is. Now the
I
squared
think
circle.
Foley also wrote a comic book as well for WWE back when they were working with Boom Studios.
Yeah, Squared Circle is in Indianapolis.
Yeah, and you're gonna have Nick Nemeth, the newest Rockers, and Freya the Slayer.
Actually, a little more than that. You got Allie, Ash by Elegance. That's formerly
Yeah, you got Bobby Lashley, Gilbert, Joe Briscoe, Heath, Jacqueline, Layla. Oh,
Layla. Ooh, hello. Kurt Angle,
JBL,
Mick Foley,
Mike O'Malley. That's going to be the good one.
Mike O'Malley. Why do I know that?
He was
dude.
the host of Nickelodeon Guts. He was also in Heels.
Yeah,
MVP, Orange Cassidy, Prince
Nana.
Nana. I would like to meet Enzo. I would like to meet Enzo because I got their Funko Pop.
Everybody
That
owning this.
the little shuffle walk he does, where just like everybody knows.
Honestly, the one I want to meet is Tito Santana.
Me,
Oh,
dude, it'd be Mike O'Malley.
burrito?
Huh?
Me,
Why
it'd be
do
Mike.
you guys want to have a flying burrito together?
Oh, whatever. Like, actually, I take that back.
No,
Man.
I'm sorry.
There's 4 people I would love to meet there: Jacqueline, Layla, Mike O'Malley, and Kurt Angle to hang out with. Man.
Oh, Jacqueline, I love her.
Dude, I've been a fan of her for a long time. Ash by Elegance, I mean, she's okay. Allie's cool. But those are my 4 I'd pick to hang out with.
I got. Hopefully they announce more. I think more's announced. That they haven't posted it up yet.
The tickets aren't that bad, dude.
Oh.
$240. But you can get $25. The main event, which is the deluxe 2-day pass, is $75.
Oh yeah, because you get a wrestling event with it too. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting ready to go get sleepy, man.
But that's just that one. The VIP championship pass is sold out.
Now, what were you talking about? The one in January that's in Indianapolis?
Yeah, it's shit. Give me a second. I'll tell you about it in a second. Hold on. He backs up. It's this WrestleCon, and it's going to be shit.
WrestleCon in Indianapolis.
Yeah, Indianapolis. Yeah, January 31st to February 1st. It's going to be downtown Indianapolis during Royal Rumble weekend.
Oh,
yeah. And
featured guests. Okay.
And that's where you see all the guests: Sting and the Andersons and Angle and the Hardys and Honky Tonk, Jerry Lawler, Luger, and ODB.
Arn Anderson, I'm not. I got to see Arn and Brock already. Kurt Angle would be a good one to meet. Matt and Jeff Hardy would be good ones.
All right. You leaving us and coming back on again and all that? You okay?
No, just technical difficulties.
All right. Well, y'all ready to call it a night?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for us this evening on Ringside Rants. Yours truly again. I'm just Mike. Below me is, well, you already know who the hell we are. But and if you're not listening to us, you're
doing life wrong.
Man, what you say. And we're not just food to eat, man. We're also
Food for the ears, baby.
yeah, you can digest it easily through the ears. Very easily. I've been told I have a soothing voice. So let us rock you to sleep every night. And on that note, as Mr. Oh yeah, I can't call you that. That's another. I'm glad you said a thing earlier. I'll tell you about that offline or off live rather. Ladies and gentlemen, see you maybe next Tuesday, maybe next Wednesday. We don't know.
Only the claw knows.
Anyways,
Dubby, buy you some.
Dubby, go get your energy drink on. W.GG. Use our promo code Ringside Rants, 10% off. All caps. Get it.
Yeah.
Also,
today.
Deals. Go there, shop some.
They have Black Friday deals. Go buy yourself some Black Friday stuff. Later, everyone.
Good night.
Yeah, and we're out supposedly. Hey, give us a fun fact.